Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we're taking a look at the Dragonborn Zig-Scale figure by PureArts from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, a figure which comes in both a standard and a deluxe edition. The figure's art box comes to us in the shape of an ancient tome, with the front cover featuring a silhouetted image of the last Dragonborn standing atop a peak, dual weapons in hand, surrounded by a swirling mist. The Skyrim titles anchor the art at the bottom of the cover, with more text below it identifying this particular figure as the Deluxe Edition. The top, bottom, and left sides of the box all share the same pattern, replicating the look of the pages of a closed book, and the box's right side serves as the book's spine, featuring the Elder Scrolls V title on the upper third. Opening the front cover provides collectors with their first look at the figure bound within the box, and the inside cover itself features some stunning artwork of the warrior and the lyrics of the Song of the Dragonborn in a Latinized version of the original Dovazul. Now let's open this thing up and see what's on the inside. Alright, here in the center clamshell we have the Dragonborn figure in full fur regalia, flanked by all of the accessories that come with the standard version of the figure, including a sword in its scabbard, a sheathed dagger, his signature horn helmet, an incineration spell effect, and an assortment of hands. The tray on the left includes all of the additional accessories that are included with the deluxe version of the figure, including a two-handed sword, a warhammer, a mace, a battle axe, a throwing axe, a bow, and a quiver with 3 arrows, as well as 2 additional hands for holding the bow and 2 additional attack spells. Below the weapons, there's a weapons rack for additional display options. Also included with both versions of the figure are this decorative base ringed with Dovazul lettering and crowned with an embossed dragon. And the Dragonborn shield rounds up the accessories. Alright, removing everything from the clamshell, you get a better idea of the magnificent array of accessories that's included with this figure. Standing tall in the center on that decorative base is the Dragonborn figure itself. Off to the right here, you see all the accessories that are included with the standard edition of the figure, including the shield, the sword in its scabbard, the dagger, his horn helmet, the incineration spell, and this assortment of 5 hands. Off to the left, we see the array of accessories that's included exclusively with the deluxe version of the figure, including the bow and quiver with 3 arrows, this mace, a throwing axe, 2 extra attack spells, this warhammer, a 2-handed sword, a battle axe, the stand upon which they can rest, as well as 2 hands for wielding the bow. Now let's go ahead and get a closer look at the figure itself and see exactly what it's capable of. The Dragonborn figure makes for a strong first impression of battle readiness even before adding any accessories. Starting with the portrait, you can see that PureArts has sculpted the Dragonborn with a very stern expression. The eyes are nicely painted with an appropriate amount of shine, and the facial hair is finely sculpted with a great paint job that blends nicely with the flesh tones. The hair is sculpted really well, and it has a bit of a windblown look to the back, as you can see here. Moving down to the torso, both the paint and the sculpt on the leather vest, the pauldron, and the straps up front have a very realistic look to them, and that continues around to the back as well. At the waist, we have a leather belt with similar metallic accents overlaying a band of faux fur, which matches similar small bands of fur on the character's forearms. Speaking of arms, the Dragonborn's got some guns. Sculpted in plastic with joints that are somewhat hidden by the faux fur elements, the paint on them is a solid match for the paint on the face. Moving down, we're met with more faux fur elements adorning both the upper and lower legs, with studded leather tabards up here in both front and in the back, and armored shin guards down below held on with these elastic straps around the uppers of these split boots. Now let's take a closer look at the articulation on the figure and see what its range of motion is. Moving forward with articulation on the Dragonborn, we can see that it has a single ball joint on top of a solid neck, enabling you to turn it to the right and to the left as far as you would ever want or need to. You can have the character looking up and just a little bit down. Moving on down to the arms, we can see we can get a lateral raise with ratcheted arms of almost 180 degrees. Bring that back down, and it will move forward and can pivot 180 degrees. And the same is true for both arms. Going on down to the torso, we get a significant amount of torso twist, which will come in handy for those battle poses. A little bit of lean this way, and a little bit of lean that way. Leaning forward. Quite a great ab crunch actually. And a little bit of a lean back so you can get some great leaping poses. Moving on down to the legs, we can get a lateral raise quite a bit out to the side. That is true of both legs. Lift forward, almost 90 degrees. In fact, if I push it, I could probably get 90. And a little bit to the back. Additionally, the double jointed knee will go up just past 90 degrees. And there is a single joint on each boot, enabling quite a bit of rock to either side, as well as front and to the back. All right, let's take a look at the accessories that come with the standard edition of the Dragonborn 6-scale figure, including this circular shield with an almost Ouroboros styling going on in the front there. Flip it over to the back, you can see that it actually is gripped with a single hand right here, and that the figure actually comes with that hand. There is a single-handed longsword with a sheath. The sheath has a hook that hooks into the belt. There is also this unsheathed dagger and the incineration effect. Additionally, the standard edition comes with 5 extra hands, including these 2 gesturing hands, these 2 gripping hands, and a hand that's used to hold the incineration spell. And of course, how could we forget the Dragonborn signature horned helm? It's sculpted in very fine detail and features a very lovely metallic finish, and the paint detail on the horns reads exceedingly well. And as mentioned earlier, the deluxe version of the Dragonborn 6-scale figure comes with an astonishing assortment of additional weapons, including this 2-handed sword, a lovely mace, a massive warhammer, a quiver with 3 arrows to go along with this bow, a throwing axe, and a double-bladed battle axe. All are decorated in very lovely paintwork, symbolizing the metal that lies within, the stunning filigree that goes along the edge of all the weapons and along the top and bottom of the scabbard are very, very lovely to behold. And to round out the complement of accessories that come with the deluxe version of the figure, we have this weapons rack, upon which you can hang all of the weapons that come with the figure. Additionally, we have 2 extra spells, as well as these 2 hands that will enable the Dragonborn figure to draw the bow either right-handed or left-handed. And finally, we have the decorative base that is included with both versions of the figure. Look at the lovely paintwork along its borders, also right there on the embossed dragon icon at the stand's center. It's a lovely piece of work, will complement the figure nicely. This has been Sideshow's first look at the Dragonborn 6-scale figure by PureArts from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Don't forget to tune in to Unsealed and Revealed for more 6-scale good times. If you'd like more information about this figure, click the link provided below. And as always, don't forget to let your geek side show.
Did you enjoy that video? Be sure to subscribe by hitting the S icon on your screen and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.